Hey, Mom. How are you? Let me fix this real quick. There we go. Alien War Chief, what is up, dude? Yeah, that's super annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. Accomplishing a lot? How so? Elaborate. Hello, game? What are you doing, game? I think the game had a brain fart. Let's try that again, shall we? You're making dinner. What are we having? Corn dogs and canned spaghetti. Is that X3 cute face or canned spaghetti times 3? I mean, it could be canned spaghetti times 3, right? I am in Fresno. What cities have I not gone to? I've not gone to Truckee or Hornbrook. Corn dogs and canned spaghetti. I'm a health nut. So it seems. Okay. So, let's see if we can go to either Truckee or Hornbrook. I don't think anybody's joining me tonight. You had a homemade chicken pot pie? I'm jealous. Oh wait, this is price. We need to go by destination. Hornbrook or Truckee? No Hornbrook or Truckee. Well, let's look at the freight market. From Fresno. No Hornbrook. Hey, there's a Truckee. Wow, that's a far ways away. What about Bakersfield? No Truckee there. What about Huron? Nothing there. Well, that sucks. No, I didn't mean you guys are nobodies. I meant like nobody is joining me in Discord to drive in the convoy together with me. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. Alright, let's go pick this load up. How much time do I have to pick up that load? I don't know. Wait, I need gas. How have I not gotten gas? Alright, let's get gas. There we go. Alright, let's go move this. go. So how have you been, Alien War Chief? Oh, hey, Mom, I got something and shipped it to you, and it should arrive at your place on Friday. Not today, but next Friday, obviously. Can't seem to stay asleep at night during the week? That sucks. Well, hopefully you can catch up on, sleep this weekend, I hope. Oh, too fast. Too fast. Ah, balls. I thought I was gonna cut that. There we go. Oops. I booped it. Man, I hope when I get there, the job is still valid. I didn't actually check to see if the job was gonna stay there. You bought me a streaming rig? Not quite. This lady thinks I have that kind of cash laying around. But yeah, apparently you were super popular when you were streaming here. Drink that water. Hey, what's up, Hasty? Are you gonna stream tonight, or you wanna join in? Or neither. Neither's also an option. Kind of afraid to? Man, it is so popular right now. Like, for my YouTube channel, nowadays, your videos blew up. Like, you got twice as many views as any of my other videos. Supposed to stream with Skid Nightly later. Cool. Well, have fun, dude. Y'all gonna play Monster Hunter or something? Touch each other's butts. Actually, yeah. Okay. Well, have fun with that. But you feel free to hang around all you want until that starts, obviously. Keep me company, Hasty. It's so cold and lonely. I mean, Alien War Chief and Mom are here too, but... But yeah, dude, now that I know you don't know hardly anything about Star Trek, now I want to get you into Star Trek stuff. Because if you liked Mass Effect, Star Trek is up your alley, my friend. Skid is a parenting. That's what Skid's doing. It's less adulting and more parenting. He's dadding it up. And you need to eat. Yes, you should eat, Hasty. Oh, shit! Alright, cool, we made it. Freight market. Is it still here? It is! Alright, we're going to Truckee. One of the 2 towns left for me to visit. There's my pickup. It's going to be interesting. Nice. Looks like I can go... I think I had a stroke. Looks like I can go out straight ahead. I don't even want to know what I was trying to do there. Alright, let's take a look at the map real quick. Figure out what route I want to do this on. Can I go this way? I can. That way I'll paint that piece of road. And then we'll head up to Truckee. And actually go into town. Actually, let's go this way. Yeah, dude. Let's do that. That way we get that huge loop painted. I got plenty of time. I got 5 hours. I got 10 hours to deliver the job, and I've got... My current ETA says 5:44. 5:41. Man. Words are exceptionally hard for me today. Welcome everybody to your standard AwesomeMattG stream where he can't read at all. Yeah, Hasty. Save it up. I'm gonna keep my speed down at 65. That's my max when I'm pulling external contracts, so I'd like to stick at that. That way I don't get used to driving really fast. Feeling weird about it. Maybe in Truckee we can pick up a job going up to Hornbrook as well. That would be awesome. How have you been overall though, Hasty? You been doing alright? I'm concerned about you. You're my friend. I'd like to know how you've been. You've been a lot happier lately? That is awesome, sir. I know you were going through a little bit of a funk there for a little while. Asked somebody something and you liked the results. Well, that's good news, sir. Is it something you've talked to me about in the past? Awesome. Extra good. Hasty, you have ETS, right? You do, but you've never launched it. Do you have all the DLC? There's heading east, going east. I forget exactly that one. Scandinavia, Italy, France, and that's all the map ones. And then there's a couple that add like different cargo and stuff like that. Like there's the heavy cargo pack. I think it's heading east. And 14 tons of cheese. That's a lot of cheese. I hope it's good cheese. Like Munster or something. Or Gouda. Gouda is my favorite. Italia, France, Scandinavia, going east. Okay, and high power. Gotcha. High power cargo. That's right. That's where you get like wind turbines and stuff like that. And I think one of them's like a giant sailboat. Yeah. We have to get together one of these days and drive a little bit in Euro Truck because France and Italy look amazing. I drove from Italy to Norway the other day, and it looked awesome. All the DLCs on sale right now? Dude, epic. I think that's the vast majority of it. There might be one or two DLCs in there that would be fun if you decided to play a lot of it, but... Well, I mean, obviously you'd have to create a profile and level your guy up a little bit, but... If you decide to do that, man, if you want to get together one of these days and do that, level up a character a little bit, start your garage in Berlin, and we'll go from there. We'll get together one of these days. And truck it up in Europe. We're trucking it up. The US servers are back online, by the way. So all the US players that I used to drive around with don't have to worry about the high lag times in the European servers anymore. which is really convenient. The map is currently much bigger in European Truck, yeah. The map in Euro Truck is probably double the size of ATS, if I had to guess. That feels about right. Maybe a little bigger than twice the size. I mean, when ATS is done, ATS is going to dwarf Euro Truck easily, but it's going to take them a couple of years before they get it all out there. Once they get to Texas, ATS will be about the same size. Like if they go up Oregon and Washington and then add Texas onto the right-hand side, even without going down through like Colorado and Utah, like diagonal-wise, even if they just did that, then ATS would be almost the same size as Euro Truck. This guy. You use Reese's peanut butter on your peanut butter sandwiches? I mean, I like Reese's peanut butter cups, and I like Reese's Pieces, but I feel like their peanut butter is too sweet just to be eaten between bread. And I eat a peanut butter sandwich almost every single day. I eat Peter Pan with honey. Oh, Peter Pan peanut butter with honey in it. So good. I was really bummed a few years ago because they had a problem in the, it compares more to Nutella than peanut butter. Okay, that would make sense, because I don't like Nutella at all. It's probably why I don't like Reese's peanut butter straight. But yeah, Peter Pan had a problem a few years ago, where they had a salmonella problem at their plant, I guess? And they had to recall all their peanut butter, so for like 6 months, there was no Peter Pan peanut butter because they had to recall all the peanut butter, throw it away. Then they had to steam clean everything in their I guess bottling plant? Is that what you call a peanut butter like filling station? I don't know. They had to steam clean everything in their bottling plant, get it retested, make sure everything was clean, and then start making peanut butter again from scratch. So there was a long period where I didn't get peanut butter. Because I tried Jif, and oh, Jif is just too dry. Ugh. I mean, let's be honest, I got Jif, I ate Jif, but I wasn't happy about it. I think I ended up buying like store brand peanut butter because it was better than than Jif, in my opinion. Well, I guess I just blew my Jif sponsorship, didn't I? Sorry, Jif. was either that or Skippy. Yeah, I was actually surprised when I found out that Jif and Skippy are bigger companies than Peter Pan is. Because down here, like, half of the peanut butter shelf has Peter Pan on it. Like, in South Texas, Peter Pan is by far the more popular of the brands. But I knew Jif was bigger nationwide, but I didn't know Skippy was until, like, I started looking up alternate peanut butters, and everybody was all like, I love Skippy! And I tried it, and I was all like, eh. You've never actually heard of Peter Pan? Yeah, okay, see, that probably says it. I mean, there's a lot of peanut butter at my local stores. Like, it's a big section. Like, surprisingly big for peanut butter. Oh god, that's not happening. And like half the shelf of peanut butter is just Peter Pan. They sell it in like 6 different sizes. With and without honey added, crunchy and creamy. And then like 2 other kinds that I've never looked at because they look weird. Like, there's a lot. Alright, so let's go to Hornbrook if we can. A, B, C, D. Just gotta throw you under the bus there, hold on. Hornbrook? No Hornbrook. Let's look at freight. From here. No freight from here. What about out of Reno? Wow. Flagstaff, yeah. Alright, so there's nothing to Hornbrook, so we're going to go by price. Las Cruces. And that's a heavy... Well, let's take the spool of cable. Everybody seems to say that's a terrible load. Like, they keep having problems with that. Oh wait, Farmington. Hold on. Is there something to Raton? Destination. There's nothing to Raton. Okay, never mind. Price. I could go to Las Cruces. Let's take the cable reel. Or Yuma. That's 41 grand. How much is this one? 68. Yeah, that's a significant increase. 59.91 per mile. 57 per mile. Look at that though. 77.73 per mile. Holy crap. I can't turn down a $93,000 job, right? How do you turn down a $93,000 job? You don't. You take the job. Yeah, you say, I accept. Exactly. How do you turn it down? You say, I accept. I like the way you think, Hasty. Alright, let's take a look at this route. See how I'm driving this. Going down there. That seems okay. Let's go this way. Oh, that's an exit. Okay, never mind. Should go that way. And that way. Exiting there. Can't I... I've already driven that section, but I could do this. Alright, yeah, let's do that. That's the only way to go straight there. Ehrenberg. Alright, so we'll go through here. This is all fine. That's the only way to do that. I could go through there. Let's do that, because that'll get me to mark that building off. That's fine. San Simon. I could go... No, I don't want to do that. I could go here. That'll get me that piece of the loop. Then we'll go there. There. I can't put any more. Okay, but I haven't driven this piece either, so we'll drive that anyway. Okay, perfect. So that's going to take me 23 hours. 1,200 miles. I have enough gas to take me 1,800 miles. So I have plenty of gas. We'll have about 600 miles left in the tank when we get there. More than enough to stop and go get gas. So we're going to hit the road. Sorry. I forgot I had a multi-articulated trailer. How many articulation points? Is there one in the back? No. Okay. So we should be okay. Ugh. Go. Go. Alright, cool. Yo, what's up, Loaz? Look at that hot load. Yeah, buddy. We're carrying 44 tons of scraper. I don't remember getting 7% damage to my truck, but okay, I guess we'll repair after this load is done. How you been, man? It's been a while. Been moving to rebuild your CPU? Been moving and rebuilding your CPU. Awesome. Getting a couple of upgrades. Got an SSD and a water cooling kit. Have you not had an SSD before? Because if you haven't, welcome to the world of tomorrow. Oh my god. SSDs are like God's gift to gamers. How big of an SSD did you get? They sell it in a 525? That's weird. I was expecting you to say 512 or 256. Damn, that is a big SSD. Holy cow. Mine's 256. Crucial. Gotcha. I think mine is Samsung. I'm not 100% sure, but I think mine is either Samsung or Crucial. I think it's Samsung though. But yeah, dude, I had a 60 and then a long time ago, and then I upgraded from a 60 to a 120. And then I went from a 120 to a 256. But yeah, dude, my OS hard drive is never going to be anything but a solid state now. Just the boot up times. Oh, the boot up times. It's so good. When you hit that power button and then you're at your desktop in like 25 seconds, that is just golden beauty. Like, I think my motherboard BIOS takes longer to boot than the Windows installation. Well, I don't have a password on my computer, so I reboot and it just goes right to desktop. And oh, it's so fast. Oh crap, it's the Candyman. Is that the Candyman, like the horror movie dude? Or the Candyman from Willy Wonka? Because I'll have two different reactions to that. Why not both? Oh god, I hope it's not both. Is that a Kappa with a beard? I mean, it's obvious he has headphones on as well, but does that Kappa have a beard? I didn't notice that last time. That's awesome. Oh shit. Bro, why? What? God, that was not safe. That was nothing to report the guy over, but still, that was unsafe, bro. He should have seen me coming up behind him. Wait, what? The Galaxy S9 is coming out on February 25th? I haven't heard anything about it. Wow, okay, yeah, I'll let you know if I hear anything. Just the fact that that Kappa has a beard is pretty awesome. Oh, but back to low as dirt. Yeah, I've done water cooling once in the past, and I've built it twice for customers, I guess, acquaintances / customers. And while I can appreciate water cooling, I personally feel like it's, unless you're doing extreme stuff, it's kind of overkill. Like for me, it was more of a pain in the ass to maintain the water system than it was to reap the benefits of the cooler processor. But if you have like a self-contained unit, that might be a little easier. I got one of the water cooling systems that I had to piece together myself, and while I got a better fit with less pipes, the reservoir was a nightmare to work with. Does yours actually have a reservoir or that you have to refill on a regular basis? Or is it one of those self-contained units that you shouldn't ever need to refill? Self-contained unit? Okay. I've never used a self-contained unit, but I've installed a bunch of manual builds, and they all worked fine. It was a lot of work and a good amount of maintenance for only a little bit of payoff for me. And so I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna do air. Open it up every month or two and blow it out with canned air, and that's about it. As opposed to like having to carefully pull out my water reservoir, undo the cap, slowly pour in this special non-ionizing water that I had to buy off of Amazon. I was like, ugh, screw this. I'm done. I'm a lazy gamer. Last thing I want to do is do regular maintenance on my computer. That's pretty cool, Mom. And yeah, as soon as the 9 comes out, the S8 will drop in price. Probably not immediately, but maybe like a week or two later, you'll start seeing the S8 go on sale for like $100 or $200 off, like immediately. And then within a couple of months, you'll see them for maybe half price. So like they'll go down from like $450 to like $100 to $120. And even then, you might, depending on who you have a plan with, they might have an option for, like, re-signing up for another 2-year contract, and you'd get a Galaxy S8 for free, so that they can help unload their old stock. They have a tendency of doing that. Or maybe like a Galaxy S8 for like $50 if you sign a new contract. Wait, is the S8 $950? What? Is that how much an S8 costs? Holy shit. See, I didn't buy my phone. It's a work phone. So work bought it for me. Wait, the price went up by $200? Why would they increase the price of the S8? That doesn't sound right. Are you sure it wasn't on sale and then the sale ended? High demand? Maybe. But yeah, basically once the S9 comes out, give it about a month and go into whoever, I forget who your provider is, Verizon, I think. Go into the Verizon store and just be like, hey, are y'all doing any deals to like re-up my contract and get me a Galaxy S8? And if they're not running a deal, they might break you a deal. Because if they still have some S8s in stock, they're going to want to start to offload them to get rid of them. Because they want to have the S9s so that the people who have the high demand for shelling out like $1,200 for a brand new phone every year can come in and buy S9s, and they don't have all this like stock holding over their head. You don't have a contract right now? Okay. Well, if you're not opposed to getting a contract, if you sign like a little 2-year agreement with them, you can usually get a phone for like dirt cheap or almost or nothing sometimes. And it's not like the contract makes it more expensive for cell service. It usually is just locking you in so that you can't leave them and go to Sprint or T-Mobile or somebody else. Which, I mean, if you don't intend to leave Verizon anyway, why not take advantage of signing up for a 2-year contract and getting a cheap phone? Man, I was so upset. There was going to be a Costco built in my city, and the Costco obviously is a very wealthy company, so they can afford any land they want. But they don't like to buy land when the people know that it's Costco, because if somebody who owns land finds out that Costco is interested in their land, they're going to increase the price of their land just because Costco wants it and they know they can afford it. Which, I mean, it's a good business deal. You don't want to walk in and go, "I'm with Costco. I want to buy your land." You know, because then all of a sudden the person just sees money signs and he's all like, $60 million. And Costco apparently had come in with a fake company and was interested in buying a huge plot of land, like literally 250 yards or 250 meters away from my house. Like, it's on the other side of the highway from my apartment complex. I could walk there in 5 minutes. And somebody at City Hall leaked that this company, whatever the name of the company was, that was interested in this land was actually Costco. And then the guy who wanted to sell the land immediately went up, like, tripled his price. And then Costco was like, nope, we're out, and just left the city. And I was like, you idiots! Why would you do that? Let them build. Yo, what's up, Kane? How you doing, man? You still busy? I heard you got super busy recently, and you still super swamped? I miss you, bro. Like Bass Pro Shop? Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have a Sam's Club, which is the same thing as Costco, basically, except Costco's way better. Like, I knew that Costco was looking in town, but I wasn't really interested in it. I was just like, I want to switch to Costco when they open, but I'm not gonna like tell all my friends, oh my god, Costco. But when I found out that they decided, like, I had discussed with Cappy, I was like, dude, when Costco opens, we're going to go down to Sam's and we're going to cancel our membership. And then we're going to sign up over at Costco and we're just going to switch there instead. And then I heard that they were backing out and I was all like, ah, oh, crud. Sabrina Ninja 2014 shows its age. Is that name, like, meaningful? Or is it just the fact that it had 2014 written in it? You are busy, but it is starting to die down. Cool. Do you guys have tax season the same way we do in the United States? Like, there's a period of like 3 months in the United States where taxes just go bonkers. Because everybody gets all their tax paperwork from the government, and they file their taxes and figure out if they're going to get a refund or if they're going to pay the government money. You just get taxed a lot year-round? Okay. Well, we get taxed year-round, but once a year, the government does a mandatory, like, tax audit thing. I mean, we're paying taxes all year, but once a year, the government checks and makes everybody verify all their income and whether they, you know, bought a car, bought a house, all these other things that you don't actually pay taxes on when it... Well, you do pay taxes on when it happens, but whatever. And then they tally all those things up together and then they go, okay, we owe you a little bit of money or you owe us some money. Yeah, ours is April 15. I mean, you get your tax paperwork usually in late January, so they give you like 3.5 months to do it. But, I mean, let's be honest, most people put it off until like the last 2 weeks. I don't think that's weird at all, Dragon. Two of the biggest reasons that Americans are constantly stressed out are medical bills and cost of living. And that's helped to be balanced out by a, for lack of a word that's not stigmatized in the United States. That's the benefits of a socialist country. Is, you know, Everything is government subsidized. So, like, you got medical bills? Don't worry about it. Insurance by the government. Vast majority of stuff is just paid for already. Yeah, that's another thing. Schooling. Student loans in the United States. That's a huge source of stress. See, that might be a little extreme, hasty, but I mean, I've had some high medical bills show up my way. See, in the United States, everybody hears the word socialist government and immediately goes, the Nazis were socialists. And you're just like, okay. Yeah, the Nazis were socialists, but they were also Nazis. It doesn't mean socialists are Nazis. The only time you've ever been to a hospital was to visit others? No, I've been in the hospital a couple of times. Cappy's been in the hospital a couple of times. Every time I've been in the hospital, like a legit hospital, was because of like a legit, possibly life-threatening situation. Same with Cappy. It's not like we go to the hospital every weekend just for fun. But yeah, needless to say, we didn't like the medical bills we got. It's trippy when you see a line item on your medical bill and it's like aspirin. And you know for a fact you got 2 pills of aspirin. And it's like aspirin, $860. And you're like, what the fuck kind of aspirin are they buying? You broke your leg when you were 15? I had a weird magnetic attraction when I rode my bicycle to large vehicles. I had a tendency of getting hit by cars on my bicycle. And then when I was 18, I got into a rollover car accident. So, yeah. I've been to the hospital a few times. I've also had my tonsils removed. That was done in a hospital. I don't know if that was just not outpatient surgery at the time, but... Well, wisdom teeth was outpatient. That was done at an oral surgeon. That wasn't done at a hospital, per se. Or am I incorrect? Did I remember that incorrectly? But I mean, yes, I also had my wisdom teeth removed. Oh, it was outpatient? Okay. But it was in, like, the... Wasn't it in the oral surgeon's office, as opposed to actually being in a hospital? Okay. Here's the guy that did that U-turn. Right in front of me. Well, that also, again, back on the rattlesnake bite, you have to take into consideration that rattlesnakes are poisonous. No, I'm incorrect. Rattlesnakes are venomous. So part of the cost of the $153,000 was anti-venom, and anti-venom is not cheap. It doesn't matter what kind of anti-venom it is. It's not cheap. Now, granted, that's still really high. I'm not going to try to defend the hospital on that bill, but we stopped a lot of places for gas, Hasty. If it was like I got bit by a garter snake and it was a $153,000 bill, I'd be like, there's no anti-venom for garden snakes. There's no venom in a garden snake. $83,000. Yeah, see, half of the bill, more than half of the bill was pharmacy. Okay. So yeah, that's $83,000 for anti-venom. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's insane too, but I know anti-venom isn't cheap because you have to milk snakes to get it. It's not an easy process. I don't think it's $83,000 worth, but giggity. I watched a show on milking snakes once. We used to have a show on the Discovery Channel here in the U.S. Where it was it focused on this one hospital in Vegas, I want to say. If it wasn't Vegas, it was some city in the desert area of like Nevada or something. And one of the doctors there was like the nation's leading venomologist. So they got all the snake bite stuff going to that hospital. So there were a lot of snake bite victims in the show, as well as like other people coming to the ER for other stuff as well, but usually one snake bite victim per episode. So I got to learn a lot about how snake bites work and what different kinds of snakes do to the human body with their venom, how anti-venom works, how it's gotten, things like that. It was very interesting. He was like, they milk snakes. And just for those wondering, no, they're not searching for little snake nipples. And everybody was all like, you didn't have to say that. Nature, you scary. That little hairy thing just got ate. Damn, Nature, you scary. Snakes got nipples? Nope. Not to my knowledge. Yeah. They get them to bite these little plastic, I guess, simply put, are plastic cups with little like thin. I think they're cloth actually, but it's like a extremely tightly woven cloth over the top, and they just sit them on there and make them like spit out all their venom, or as much as they can get, and then they like, I guess, refine the venom down so that they can use it to make anti-venom. I'm a little vague on that part of the process, but I know they use the venom to manufacture anti-venom. But this dude had like, in the hospital, he had like his own snake farm collection in the hospital because he also milked snakes. So like every couple of episodes it would show him milking another snake. It was very interesting. Prompts the snake to inject venom. Yeah, that makes sense. That's okay, Hasty. You don't have to apologize for typos. I have a problem reading. So even if it's written correctly, there's a good chance I'll read it wrong. You wish your bread would thaw faster? You keep your bread in the fridge? I lost connection to the server. Freezer? Dude, I keep my bread out. Like, I mean, it's away from bugs and stuff, but it's on the countertop. Room temperature, buddy. Oh, I gotcha. Connection established. So am I back on the server? Because it says ghost mode. No, my bread is packaged. So, like, my bread comes in the plastic bread sleeve with the bread tie on the end. And I open it up, take out a couple of pieces of bread, and tie it back closed again. But, I mean, yeah, I go through bread faster than most people. Probably. No, I'm going to stay on the road. I don't know if I've painted this road, so I'm just going to stay here for now. That way I can guarantee I've painted it. Well, okay, some of our bread comes with this, like, C-shaped plastic clip where the closing part of the C is, like, so close touching, it's, like, almost connected. So we've got those on, like, those frequently come on bun packages. So hot dog buns, hamburger buns, sometimes with dinner rolls, things like that. The larger breads usually come with those. But like regular sliced bread loaves for sandwiches, those usually come with little twist ties. Like, I've actually got one right here because some of my computer stuff came with it and I kept the twist tie. Where do I have one? Ah. Yeah, they're like these little, it's hard to see, it's this little wire thing with plastic on the outside. And you kind of twist it around and you can get it really tight up against the bag. Oh, hey. I didn't know you could hear me, yeah.
Yeah, if my thing turned up really loud, it's so loud.
That feels like 7 inches. Okay. Yeah, you have bat-like hearing. It's creepy.
Sorry.
Can I have a water on the way back?
This is yours. Would you rather have
Oh, that's mine? No, I'll take that. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought you were confused as to what a bread tie was. Well, I call them bread ties. Obviously, you wouldn't call it a bread tie.
twist ties?
Yeah, twist ties. Thanks. Oh, well, that was awfully nice of you.
I know.
Speaking of bread, Cappy is awesome. Confirmed once again. And a bunch of frogs. The look you gave me. That was adorable. Sponsored by Coca-Cola. Now with Barks. The one with bite. Yeah, I have Barks root beer dragon. Just to rub it in your face a little bit.
It is diet, so that might be less exciting for him.
Fair enough. It's okay, I have a Dr. Pepper cherry. That's my boy. Is this him?
Who?
Yeah, that...
Japanese guy.
Oh, it's a Japanese guy. Okay. I thought it was the American...
No, I'm just waiting for Walmart. I'm not really watching this. I want to get back to reading.
Movie Guy Gaming. That's awesome. What was so good at PAX? Big Red? Big Red is... It's hard to describe. I mean, it's strawberry, but it's like a strawberry soda that's got like slightly elevated carbonation levels. So it's got a little more carbonation than your standard soda would. So it bubbles more. Which sounds weird, but it bubbles more like in your mouth too. Strawberry cream soda? Pop. No.
Gross.
I wouldn't say it's gross.
I would. It's gross.
I enjoy it every once in a while,
I know,
but
you think it's gross.
do I now?
I don't know.
We hate Ted now.
Oh yeah. Get on board.
I drink it like maybe once a year. Well, I'll say this, Kane. To me, it doesn't taste like cream soda at all. But we're in Tucson. It means we're getting close. Oh, it's the extra carbonation. It's not a lot. I would say like 5% more. It's interesting. It would be worth a try. Like trying it once is definitely something I would recommend to everyone. Because it's one of those drinks that you either love it or you hate it. But if you love it, it's really good. And if you hate it, it's usually just like, eh, gross, I'd rather have something else. It's not disgusting. If you end up coming to PAX, I'll get it and then let you try some. That was the first time you let somebody walk off with your MasterCard? What, do they charge your credit cards at the table at all the restaurants in Canada, basically? There's some that do it here, but it's still kind of a new thing here. Uh-oh. Hold on. Ah! That was very rude. That guy hit me going way too fast. Like, he should not have hit me. I don't think I got tricked. I think the dude just gave up and hit F7. The other guy didn't do much damage to me. He only did like 2%. I was already at 7. I was getting ready to tell him to do that, yeah. But I tried. That dude was well and truly stuck, though. Yeah, exactly. He wasn't hauling anything. So how he got up there in the first place, I couldn't tell you. He was probably off-roading a little bit, and then his truck started doing this number, and he like overcorrected, and then as his truck tilted back and forth, he got his front wheel up over the median. That's my best guess. Okay. I don't remember that quote at all, Dragon. Okay, I remember that one. I think, I think that was golfing with your friends. That would explain why that one is between the other two. Gross. Perfect. I got nothing. These are classic. There's no way that's number 33. Ah, 193. Gotcha. Took out a couple of signs there, but that's okay. You have a weekend free to relax, huh? I'll think of something. This is a big way station. Oh, you're right. Ugh, I hate it when you're right hasty. It's a perfect imitation. Being all smug. Oh my god, dude. Get in there and make a sandwich. Las Cruces. I'm here. Leave. Go get food, man. Damn. What are you doing? No, that's not happening. $27. Ding. All right, so let's go for just in time. Okay, it says there's new upgrades. A new type of tire rim. Not interested. Oh, I'm just gonna drive down the street. I can do that. There we go. Ugh. That was unpleasant. Yo, what's up, Kirby? Okay, service, repair. I got rims, it said? No. Oh. 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 Well, that's interesting. Huh. I kind of like that. Standard paint. Those are all good. Okay. So it's really just these. All right. Oh, it does both sides. Excellent. See you later, Kane. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Okay. Let's take another job. Preferably not quite so long. Let's go for route length Alamogordo. No, longer than that. Can we go to Raton? Yes. Let's go there. This will be a fun little trip. I do, yes, Karita. Okay. Let's see where this map is taking me. Now that is fine. Actually, you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to go this way and that way. Okay. We'll take that route. That was weird. And we'll go over here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. To El Paso. I know what that means. Looks like this dude is coming up from behind me. Yep. I've done that before too, Mom. cool bridge. I like bridges. That one wasn't even that exciting. No, I'm not going to El Paso. I'm just passing a bunch of exits for it, unfortunately. Welcome back, Kirby. There we go. Painted those little bits of road. Excellent. We're about halfway there now. Looks like this is Albuquerque. So we're going to exit off here and paint this road up. Don't worry, I didn't almost drive off the road. It's all good. Ooh, I remember this. That looks really neat. Looks like that dude hit the sign. That was a very good driver. Oops. I was gonna hit a button and I hit my horn. Oopsie. We're so close. There's an exit for Farmington, Mom. Oh, I definitely will. They're definitely going to have Fayetteville. This is way too big not to, right? We're so close. Meissen. That would be hilarious. It'd be really cool if they had the Walbert headquarters in Bentonville. That'd be funny. All right. Yep, we're not doing that one either. Man, all the parking jobs today have been really tight. All right. I think that's going to do it for me for today. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. Night, Mom. And I will see you all next time.